So what can I say to you? But I'm off that, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby. What is this for this girl? What is love? What is love? You believe in it for two.
Yo, good morning, man. What it do, man? We back to back with it, man. We had a dope show last night, man. We back in the morning with the morning show. We recapping the week, man. Y'all can hear it in my voice, man. So, it is what it is. This tea is on Pizzoint. Tea with the honey with the maple syrup, the herbal tea that I got from the homie. We starting off the morning right, man. So I might do a little yard work today after this. We got a lot of things cracking this morning. We got a lot of people from Beaumont that are out of town because of the BU in Westbrook. So we're going to talk about that too. But good morning, man. What's cracking with y'all? Like I said, man, we back again after last night's show. Had a dope show last night with Mike Key. He got his restaurant rocking and rolling. I think he's been doing it for like 4 years. So shout out to Mike Key. He just opened up the second location on Concord. We dove all into that. We talked about all that on the show. So if you missed the show, you could check it out on YouTube. Just go to my page, and you could check it out on here. I think I got the post pinned it up. So you can still check it out on Facebook also, but YouTube is the way. So go check it out on YouTube, man. That way you can look at your phone and you can put it on your TV and do all that kind of stuff and look at your phone at the same time. But like I say, man, good morning, man. What's cracking with y'all out there? I was going to originally start this at 8, but man, I'm off on the weekend, so I ain't trying to do all that like that. So 9 o'clock seems like the perfect time to get things going, man. So what's good with y'all this morning? What's up with y'all? Let me see what's cracking with y'all. What's up with everybody that's celebrating their birthday today, man? You know what I'm saying? Let's do these birthday shout outs for sure. I like shouting people's birthday out because I like people to shout out my birthday. Y'all know how I am about my birthday, so shout out to everybody that's having a birthday. Who's having a birthday? My boy Jay Alfred. Shout out to Jay Alfred, man. Today his birthday for sure. Migs, she rapping. I think she just put out an album. Migs, this is her name, y'all. I'm not saying this. Migs Finance, that's her name. Happy birthday to Migs. I ain't saying the whole name, dog. You ain't finna get me in trouble. But shout out to Migs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy D Mac. Today is his birthday. Derek Mack is today his birthday for sure. Who else's birthday is? Karen Williams today's her birthday today too. Yo, today the homie Amy Guidry birthday, man. Shout out to Amy Guidry, man. For real though, man. This is her birthday. I know she gonna do her thing today. It's on the weekend too. So Amy gonna be stepping out, man. And shout out to my boy Ricky, man. Today his birthday too. Ricky Collier, man. We used to play Little League Baseball together for real though. I think we played on the Indians. Homie was pitching and everything, man. My boy Ricky was a pitcher out there, so for sure we had I think we won. I think we won first place. I think we was the champs. 11 and 12 or something like that. So shout out to my boy Ricky, man. Happy birthday to the homie. I think I missed some birthdays too yesterday. Yesterday was a busy day for me, so I didn't get to shout out the birthdays yesterday. To the OG homie, Terry Huff. Terry Huff, man. That's shout out to all the Huffs out there, man. But for sure, shout out to Terry, man. Today her birthday, so let's see. We got a call. We got a caller. Yo, what's good? Oh, hold on. My bad, y'all. I did something. Yo, what up, caller?
Good morning, my brother. You doing all right?
Morning. What's good with you, my dog? Who I'm talking to?
What's going on, Mr. North End Floor? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. In the building.
I see you live this morning, man, holding it down, holding it down. A blessed morning to be speaking to the community, speaking to the people. I'm a Beaumont native, Raekwon
Oh,
Grills,
my
my
bad.
name. Nah, you good. You good. I appreciate you picking up the phone, man, and just spending a little time because I know how it is. In general, I don't know what you was just to run off into today and what you had planned, but I think you did an interview recently. God, just by looking at the page, it just let me say this: I was listening to music. I seen you in the thumbnail that you was live. I
Yep.
clicked on to see what you were talking about, but I seen your number was running across.
Yep.
And I wanted to call because, like I say, bro, I appreciate what you bring to the forefront from community leaders to people who in different business aspects and this nature, trying to show Beaumont that in this technological age that we're living in right now, that everybody could, pitch in a little bit to make it a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Make it more cohesive, make things run a little smoother. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
And so, like I say, my name is Trayvon Greer. You can Trabon, last name Greer, Greer. I come from the Thomas family and the Robinson family. North End native myself, you know what I'm saying? I used to stay in the bricks on the south side.
Okay.
Reason why I'm bringing it up a little bit is so if people just hear the show back there, at least kind of know who I am a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But a reason why, like I say, bro, I appreciate you, first of all, picking up the phone because I'm going to tell you like this, my brother. I done reached out to many of people who do have either podcasts or in law and history. No matter the subject, they have sometimes a hard time picking up the phone, having honest conversations. And sometimes they like to move the goalposts. And one thing I love about you, like I said again, brother, you talk to different people, other communities, no matter if they're in politics, no matter if they into the social media wave or into podcasting, if they in the cooks, like you just had Mr. Mike Key and stuff like that on your show. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, like I said, I don't see really many people being able to do that for Beaumont within Beaumont. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, I appreciate you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much that mean, man, when people say that, because sometimes I feel that it goes unlooked, until people like you say that, which inspires me to like you know what I'm saying, keep going on and keep doing what I'm doing. So, man, that I'm really appreciative of that, real talk.
But it's one thing I can say, living in this day and age right now, it's a lot of things they can sweep under the rug, but it's a blessing that those who try to at least, like I say, try to build a good house from a good foundation, and it starts from there. And honestly, bro, let me say it like this. We could have a little conversation over here online for the people to be able to absorb, but just know that in general, I would not mind at all calling you back as long as you feel like it's my respect on my end because I'm a big brother on respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on maturity, morals, values, and integrity, universal principles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sometimes people don't always see eye to eye. So just in the aspect of that is to say, forth is to say that whatever we speak on, and give me this little bit of time as you're doing right now, just know that I wouldn't mind again speaking to you offline or back online again because I do have a personal channel where we can both string y'all together, this one and that nature. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And so just know that I'm one of those people, bro, that don't make myself unavailable. I make myself overly available, especially when it comes to truth, when it comes to law, history, when it comes to government and things of this nature that, like I say, I know we just we educated as best as we are. You know what I'm saying? So me saying that is to say, I know, understand, let me tell you this, brother. Understand what they call ideological subversion, social engineering, and indoctrination. And so as I bring up what I really want to say, bro, I just want you to respectfully understand that I don't want to talk out the side of my neck. I just want to let you know that I understand these things because I did real research and real homework, bro. And so, LaDonna Sherwood that sits on city council?
Yes.
Okay, that's my close family member. Her husband, Gregory Haley, that's my sister's dad. So I just was at Nell's downtown at the club. I was doing karaoke and hosting karaoke right up until probably about it was in October or right before November is when I last did it. I haven't did it since then. But people like Corey Crenshaw, Kevin Steele, Matt Getz, but I know my boy Roy West. These are people who I personally dealt with, personally talked to, whether they want to respond to me or not. It's the fact that I personally reached out to these people. And that being said, I just want to just kind of preface to say that it's a lot of people that I'm close to. I'm 34 years old. And it's a lot of people I understand and I know, bro. But it goes to say that Beaumont is the heart of this whole thing, brother. Beaumont is the heart of this whole world, brother. I'm going to tell you straight up.
Yeah,
Without having this go into too many bits. Yes, I'm listening.
You know what? I got LaDonna. She coming on the show in a couple weeks.
I mean, it's a blessing, bro.
Yeah,
I just Look, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, and that's why I say, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, brother. Just straight up like this. I pray and hope you don't delete this live.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro.
no,
But
no.
Donna Sherwood, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. These are my close family members, bro. These are my close. So let me tell you like this, because I understand that Beaumont is Zion, brother. Because I understand Beaumont is Jerusalem, bro, all the way up to Caroline, right? Because I understand that birth certificates and social security numbers is a bonded and a contract. Because LaDonna Sherwood asked me to not talk about politics and to go talk about family because her husband asked me to do the same thing when her husband is my little sister's daddy and we overly important. So from his name being Gregory, my other little sister name, dad name being Jeffrey, like Jefferson. My dad being named like Terry Kane. And my other little cousin dad's name being Jerry. Those was very important names. But the reason why, most importantly, was Jefferson and Jeffrey. Understanding that whether you got Young Thug, who was Jeffrey, and he made an album with the Jeffrey cover, or you want to understand that no matter what we believe in, is one true God that calls himself Jeffrey, or he can call himself Floyd, or he can call himself Trayvon, or he can call himself Turner or LaDonna, sure, because the names are power. We know this, right? The letters, the numbers. And so because we miss these little small things, even though they put it in front of us, we wouldn't understand that no matter what we believe in, once we started being able to hear truth, justice, and righteousness, sometimes we miss it because we do have a lot of filter and a lot of filler in our minds and spirits.
Yeah.
So when I say that, it's to say that things that I'm telling you about, bro, just understand that I've walked down my family members for at least 7 to 8 years speaking about these things. And within the last few years, it only got more powerful to where I can understand Thomas in English and Hebrew means twin. And we're all twins, most of the family. You know what I'm saying?
No
well,
doubt.
I can understand that Rob Burt's son. I come from the Rob Burt son clan. I robbed Yahweh. Without just going into too much biblical stuff or whatever that you may, religious stuff, let me say this. I robbed a man and his son. So I've been cursed as the Rob Burt son family. Same thing as if you have a name called Jackson. You one of those who would easily want to jack the son, the woman, a beast, a creature, fallen angel. Because I'm going to say like this, it ain't just human beings living on this earth. We live amongst beasts, fallen angels, creatures, and disembodied spirits. But just in general to say, even if you don't believe that, just know that regardless, if it was a chance for them to be saved, the blackest sheep, know that God saying that the blackest sheep can be saved. It don't matter how many signs and symbols, whether you point down to the ground, scratching your head, this one and that one, all the signs and symbols is being exposed because Lee Harvey Oswald did the hand over the wrist when they killed JFK, and because he did the hand over the wrist when he was put in custody, then you can start seeing the hand over the wrist with Hitler. You can see the hand over the wrist with when they surrounded JFK and MLK with A. Philip Randolph and 20 other members of the government. But you can also see the original hand over the wrist is by Hitler and the angel of death when they do it behind the back. So just understand that it's things at a high level when you understand that Beaumont is Jerusalem, Beaumont is Zion, and we fought a war from 1538 to 1918, and upon losing that war, Beaumont was made from the holy city, Jerusalem, and Zion and mountain, and it was made very low, bro. So Noah's tunnels is big enough to ride 18-wheelers down. It stretches all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. You hear what I'm saying? It's under Beaumont, connected downtown.
Yeah, man.
So a lot of things that
I was gonna say you gonna have to inbox me, man, the info on here, man, so we could tap in, man.
Most definitely. I'm gonna send you a little something. I'm gonna just say this. AJ Turner said we haven't had a bond in 40 years. He said that 70% of that money that got that's going on the street is for the 70% that's going towards North End of Beaumont, bro. Just understand at a high level. Joel JOEL2 KJVB. Even if you don't believe in the Bible, it just reads this: blow your trumpet in Zion. That's what Joel 2 KJV 1 says. So Joel 2 and 1 says, blow thy trumpet in Zion. That's what it starts off at. Reason why I'm bringing it up is because Zion is Beaumont, and what I've been doing as a true Jew, Hebrew, Israelite, my name is Trayvon Greer, the first transgressor. I just understand, bro. I won't want to lead you in your community, so I'm going to let you go so you can speak with your community. But understand, bro, AJ Turner was placed over our birth certificates and our social security numbers. Don't nobody own anything because we've been placed under state property since 1918. And you can see it clearly in 1933 when they passed the Emergency Banking Act and they made everybody enemies of the state. But before then, you can understand that it happened 1918. And then if you want to go back a little further, 1707, when King James and the Stuarts lost let me say it like this, they lost the kingship. And then the whole world was incorporated under King George. So we got George Washington that's over the company that's called America. Well, King James was over all of these companies at first. And then once his kinsman, who is a true George, he is a George, but he is King James' kinsman. When his kinsman betrayed him and his family line, then they removed the true stewards, the true people who are supposed to be keeping up with the kingship, and they gave it to all people. So just understand, there's no problem with being a king in our own home, but we're not even kings on our own home, bro. Because
I got you, my brother.
We got to do it.
I know we've been chopping it up, but I got to continue on, though.
I appreciate your time, bro.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Appreciate your time. Yes, sir. Have a blessing, bro. Y'all in my prayer, family.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to limit the phone calls to 3 minutes, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. You know that I appreciate the call, though, man. My brother, you know what I'm saying? He was speaking what he was speaking. He had it on his chest this morning, so you know what I'm saying? I had to let him get it off his chest. That's what it is. This is the morning show, the Hope in the Morning show. But like I said, man, shout out to everybody that's rocking with their birthdays today. Man, y'all have a good birthday. I think the weather's supposed to be good out here today. I'm gonna start incorporating you know what I'm saying, some weather news around here and stuff. But yes, man, shout out to Beaumont United and shout out to Westbrook. They play today. Westbrook plays at 11 o'clock. So I know a lot of people right now in San Antonio, they going into I don't know where they playing, at the Alamo Dome or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? Yes, man. Yo, for sure, man. Hey, you know, it is what it is. But we go start limit these calls to like 3 minutes, man. Get it off your chest in like 2-3 minutes. And boom, I'm gonna have to put like a timer on and do it like that. But I respect the brother for calling in and doing his thing. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? This is Hope in the Morning show. So like I said, you know what I'm saying? BU plays at 1 and Westbrook plays at 11. Yo, shout out to Orangefield, man. They lost yesterday, but yeah, you can get this hat because I don't wear this hat that often. Anyway, let me get it. You're not gonna shout out to my brother John Trong. He say let him get the hat. You can get the hat, but you don't come over here though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Now, if you came over here, without a doubt, you could get the hat, but you're not gonna come over here. So you know, I mean, it's all for you, my brother. I would have it in the driveway with the garage open, sitting on the car, waiting for you to pull up, and then you could just grab it and stuff. So shout out to your daughter Joy. It's Joy's birthday, so shout out to Joy, man. Shout out to the homie Rakayla, man. I think she has an event coming up too. So like I say, happy birthday, Joy. Also, like I said, man, BU, they play at 1 p.m. But shout out to Orangefield, man. They went to the championship. They lost. But I was hoping they was gonna win too. I was excited to see it, like Orangefield like win a championship out there. You know? I got some I got some friends from Orangefield that live out there and stuff, and it would have been nice to see like them win something, especially in basketball.
John Trong. Call from
on.
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
What's up, gang?
What's up? You sounding lively this morning.
I'm at work.
Oh shit.
Hey, I just want to call, man. Let you know that I'm proud of you, big dog. Good things, man.
Oh man, you think I'm doing big things, dog?
Hell yeah, man. Only if the people know the journey of, you know what I mean, like how long you've been talking about this and your vision for your own brand, bro. And they'll be amazed, man. You doing big things, bro.
Hey, I'm still working on the brand as far as ideas when I talked to you about it, whatever. When I was coming up with the name and I was asking you ideas, so I still the name is official, but as far as like the brand, as far as the visual, as far as the colors and everything else, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm still strategizing it, which is probably gonna drop in July and stuff. But you know how it is, man. People be gatekeeping, so I got to figure out things like the hard way. So it's definitely gonna be
dropping in July. Drop it on your birthday in July.
That's what I'm talking. That's why I said in July though. So July is is the goal or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, it's just having the visuals right. Because last time I did it, dog, you know what I'm saying, it was pretty good the last time I did it. I just stopped because I was doing too much. I didn't have time and stuff. So this time it's gonna be. It is what it is. What time you get off though? What time?
6:30.
6:30.
Yep.
Oh, we got another call, man. I got Jaja. Jaja, I'll hit you in a second. What's good, man? I missed you, man. I missed you, dog. I love you, dog. What's up?
I miss you too, dog. Shit, man.
Man, why you don't holler at me, man? Why you don't holler at me, dog?
I be grinding, bro. I don't have time for nothing. Trust me.
So I gotta pull up to the crib. That's where I was gonna pull up one day, just pop up.
You gonna have to, bro. Yeah, just pop up. My door's always open.
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
My door's always open.
We gonna pop up.
You know where I live.
You know where I live too.
Yeah, y'all pop up.
All right, we go pop up. I'm gonna hit you when you get off.
All right, bro. Love you, boy.
Love you too, man. All right. That's my boy right there, man. That's my brother. Jaja was calling. Let's call Jaja back. Let's see what's going on. It's the morning show, dog.
Hello.
Jaja, what's up? Damn, you sound different.
Gatekeeping is crazy.
Gatekeeping is crazy.
Man, we got ChatGPT. We don't need these people.
Yeah, but it's we don't. But dang, man, why is echo like that?
It's echoing.
It
let me
was.
see. I had you on speaker.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Hold on. I'm watching you, so that could be why. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
T-Mobile.
Somebody sending me text messages.
What's up, man?
Oh, that's that dude.
How you been?
I've been good. How you been?
I've been pretty good. You know, busy, man. Well, busy and pregnant.
You out here?
Yeah. Well, I am. I'm back now. I was in Houston, but I'm back.
I seen that.
You know me. I be moving around.
Yeah. Damn, homie.
I'm about to be in Charleston.
You about to be in Charleston? What? Oh, you finna move out there?
No, I'm not moving. But I'm going to visit. I'm going to visit. I love Beaumont too much, man. I love the people. I love the food.
Your mom say she's supposed to be coming out here.
Oh, no. She's scary, man. She's not coming out here.
Yo, man.
I've been trying to get my mom to move to Texas.
Yeah.
I don't think she's coming, man. She's just
talking.
Yeah, she's just talking. She grew up on a farm, so and she's still on a farm. So I'm like, bro, you love farm life, like
yeah.
It's not her fault. She's rural,
yeah.
But I told her there's rural areas here too.
It is,
but
though.
they're not really nomadic. Area. Yeah, facts. When I went out there, I was like, dang.
You gonna see some cows. You gonna see some cows and some donkeys and all kind of shit.
I like that. I like that a lot, though. But I gotta be somewhere in the middle. You know?
Oh, for real?
I think that's a good middle. Like you got a good middle.
You think I stay in the middle?
Yeah, like it's like not too rural, but like you can get to Walmart and like.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, you could get to H-E-B, Kroger, and stuff like that.
Yeah, no doubt. You're right.
The way my mama lives, it takes like an hour to get.
Really?
Yeah. She in the country.
She in the country in Charleston.
Yeah, like Monk's Corner.
Okay, all right.
So you know where what's his name? Charlemagne the guy from?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you told me all that. Yep.
Yeah.
You said y'all were related, huh?
Yeah, that's family.
Yeah, man.
That's the fam. He be at my uncle's house.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Charlemagne pull up in a Bentley. I don't think a Bentley his style.
I met Charlemagne one time, right? He saw me in the mall and he was like, I know your mom. Y'all from Monk's Corner. And I didn't know who he was at the time. I had no idea. And my friend was like, that's Charlemagne. Like, Charlotte who?
Charlotte who? The God.
I was in high school at the time. I did not know who Charlemagne was. And I just was like, I don't know who he is. But I took a picture with him and I said, Mama, this man said he know you. And she was like, that's Charlemagne.
You're the only one that's not up on game.
I didn't know. I was so young.
Yeah, shout out to the dude. Shout out to the dude that just called because he didn't send me by like 30 text messages already off the bat.
Oh, but which one?
The Israel
the Hebrew Israelite.
Hebrew Israelite. Dang, he sent me like 30.
They be going in,
dude.
But they be knowing a lot. You know,
they do be knowing a lot though. They be dropping a lot of signs.
Yeah, and you just be like, sometimes, like, some things they say I listen to, and some things we just go in one ear out the other.
Yeah.
But like my brother, he's really good in scripture. So I like to hear his
your brother
thought process and stuff. Yeah, my older brother.
Okay, for sure.
My second oldest brother. He's really good. Trey. Shout out to Trey. He in New York, Rochester.
Shout out to Trey in Rochester, upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Yeah. So
but he's not that aggressive. That guy was kind of aggressive.
Yeah. I'm listening like, come on, bro. We gotta speed this up, man. Like I say, man, I was like, geez, dog, you know, I didn't want to lose people.
Take it slow.
I didn't want to lose people this morning with the signs he was dropping or whatever. You know what I'm
saying? Not everybody opened it. Yeah, not everybody open the history this early. You feel me?
Early in the morning, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We waking up, we sipping our tea, we sipping our coffee, and we doing what we got to do. But what are you doing today? What's going on with you?
So today we have the fine dining wellness experience. Yes. It's called Better Me Table.
Yes.
If you ain't doing nothing, you can definitely come through, by the way.
What time is it?
I got you. It's going to be at 6 p.m. You can bring a +1 if you want. I got you covered.
She's eating, I mean, it's
we're going to be eating plant-based food. We're going to be eating plant-based food, and that is basically veggies. Mostly veggies, no meat. I know that sounds kind of alarming, but
not necessarily.
It's really good. It's good.
Not necessarily.
A lot of people be like, I'm not eating vegetables.
No, I mean, hey, man, I can't say that because I'm growing vegetables and doing all that type of stuff now, so I can't say that. And it tastes very different when you grow it. It tastes like, you know, it's straight from the earth. It is straight from the earth, but I mean, it just tastes different.
There's a town in California. I'm sorry to cut you off, but there's a town in California I was watching a video on. It's called Paloma, I think, and they have like the longest living rate there.
Really?
A lot of people live long there. They are big on religion and they're big on vegetarian diets. And I just was listening, and there's this other lady, the oldest woman in America is 115 years old, and she's a Black woman. And she's big. She was raised on a farm, and she's big on religion. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So religion and that community of religion can sometimes help contribute to living longer if you're in the right community.
No doubt.
So I thought that was interesting. And we're also going to have a speaker that works for NASA. She's a clinical nutritionist named Cheryl Jones. Yeah, she's from Beaumont.
You always go big.
Man, no, it's the people that I meet. I'm so blessed that God keeps aligning me with people that really care about what they do, that's really passionate. And it's just, he never fails to amaze me, the people that come into my life. And it's just, it just feels like it's out of nowhere, but I know it's God, nothing but God.
I got you,
honestly.
Man. I got to get you to come back over here, man. I think last time you did, it was via, you know what I'm saying?
YouTube.
Yes, via YouTube. It was just YouTube. Yep. And then you came over here with Kristen.
Yeah.
She was scared. She was scared.
you know, I wanted to look out. You feel me?
And then
I wanted to look out.
You know, so maybe a couple weeks from now we could do like a special show or something like that. Maybe we could switch it. Maybe I could sit on the couch. Maybe I could sit on the couch and you can sit right here and
let me ask you some questions.
Yeah, we can ask each other questions and stuff. So we could do that.
I'm down with it, you know.
We're gonna have to set that up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, well, in April I'm gonna be trying to head back home for just maybe a week or two. Get some sun.
Yeah.
I got sun out here, but okay, that's cool with me. Just let me know, and I can make something shake, like they say, pork steak. That's his name.
Pork steaky.
Pork steaky. That boy was skipping, boy.
That boy was skipping.
I ain't never seen nobody frolic like that.
I know.
In my life.
I don't even know if I could skip.
Hey, Black Boy Joy. I love it.
Okay. Hey, John, let me hit you. I got another caller, though.
All right. Y'all take care. Be easy.
Bye. Yo, what up?
So what's up, bro? How you doing?
What's good, man? Welcome to the morning. Welcome to Hope in the Morning show.
What's up, bro? What's up? You actually on the show right now?
Yeah, I'm on the show. I thought you was calling because I was on the show.
Oh, bro,
it's the
I was
morning
thinking
show,
about you, bro.
What's
Hey,
good
bro,
with you? Since
you
you're on
know,
the show, the show is, hey, the show, people call in, people talk about what they want to talk about. And they shout, they could, it's whatever. You got a business or whatever, but just the morning show. It's like a weekly recap. So what's good with you?
Bro, ain't that much, man. Just kind of got through with crawfish yesterday, man. My first day doing it. Just started crawfish season, so it was a successful day. And then I had got an invite to do something in Bowman at 409. They having like some type of crawfish festival or cook-off.
Okay.
That I'm gonna participate in. Is a car show thing that I gotta get lined up, get all my paperwork together. But I'm gonna do that.
It's a car show tomorrow. You talking about tomorrow for that?
No. It's in April the 12th.
Okay.
It's gonna be. They do crawfish. They usually do it every year. Like, you know what I'm saying, with all the different vendors with crawfish, but they're gonna have it with a car show this year. I don't know if I'm supposed to put that information out there yet, but that's definitely coming. So that, I'm gonna be one of the vendors this year, like I was the previous 2 years. But yeah, man, other than that, bro, just, getting ready to bring my son home. I had him for spring break, just enjoying him, man. So the weekly recap really just been enjoying time with family, man, enjoying my kids, spending time with them, man, being able to instill certain things in him that, I don't get a chance to do every day. So just cherishing that day, cherishing the day that, every day God give me to be able to give something to my kids, to pour into them.
No doubt, man. And that's the main thing, man, is to pour into your kids, man. A lot of people don't really pour into their kids. And you see it as far as like at school and education, as far as them staying on top of it. Because, I used to be scared to come home, with a F on a grade and stuff like that. And, just focusing on school was important because my parents made it important. It wasn't like you stay up all night and do all that. Now, we was still doing our thing, but we wasn't trying to get in trouble and come home. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting in trouble was not the plan, because everything would be shut down after that. But, as far as we got like an uphill climb and we just got to all do our part and stuff. So.
Oh, yes, sir, bro. And I add this, like I said, this is unscripted. So, like I said, a lot of this is just coming from just how we would normally talk. I mean, for me, man, as a father, and knowing that I didn't have my dad didn't live in the house with me. My mom was so busy working. But what I realized now as a father, man, I got to make time. I got a lot of time. I could always make money. I don't have a lot of time to give my children what they need to have because before you know it, they'll be grown. So I don't want to have any missed opportunities to just be like, I can wait to do this. Now, whatever I need to do for my children, it can't wait. But what I can for as a job, that can wait. I know, people think their job is important, which it is, but your children are more important because you can still make money any day. But I got only one time to make sure my kids get it right. I'm not trying to have them make mistakes that I could have helped prevent them make if I give them the information. So I'm trying to give my kid, and hopefully, like I say, if you catch them at a young age, they're going to receive it. But if you try to give them that information when they later in life, it's hard. It's kind of like this, bro. When you have a little tree, when it's small, you have an opportunity to make that tree grow up straight. But if you miss that opportunity, that tree going to grow up crooked. So, like I say, so it's good to catch them when they're young. That way you can straighten anything out that's going wrong. But if they get too big, it's hard to, you're going to have to cut that tree down and start over.
Real talk, though. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, so you say you had a good, successful day yesterday. Where were you yesterday doing all this?
Well, I do pop-up spots, but so yesterday I just decided to do it in my community. And like I said, man, because like one thing everybody knew in Beaumont that I've been doing crawfish for about 20 years now.
Crawfish,
and everybody
salad,
in Beaumont knew. Yeah, like before I was on the salads, I was doing crawfish.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I took a break because when I moved, like I was like, man, I don't know if I could get that same base that I had in Beaumont, and not knowing that all I had to do was just put something in motion. So in the community, they got like a community page where you could say, hey, I'm doing crawfish, pull up.
Yeah.
And so basically, man, I put my tent up, and man, I'm talking about and the crazy thing is, bro, I got so much love, like people that never had, and like I say, it's something about Southeast Texas, Beaumont. Our taste is different from a lot of places. Like,
no doubt.
Even though Houston, Baytown is just around the corner, the food tastes so much different. So the way we season our food, the way we do things, the Hispanic people was like, man, I've never tasted this food before. It tastes like the flavor in these crawfish is so good.
They was loving
and it's like, yeah, it's different, bro.
Hey, Holmes, this crawfish, Holmes.
Yeah, you make it just the way we like it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, bro, it's just one thing. That's just confirmation, bro, that no matter where I go, I'll be successful.
Real talk, dog.
You just got to believe in yourself, bro, and whatever God put on your heart to do it. I just, don't. A lot of times we think it and we like, nah, you don't believe in yourself, man. Just do it. Just go out there and do it.
And Ken, bro, like it's Baytown, man. The Baytown, also Houston. You need to be going out there, also, man. You should be from Beaumont to Houston, dog. You should be tearing that up, man. Because, like I said, man, we all know you can you ball crawfish in Beaumont. Now Baytown getting a taste, and you right there next to Houston. Yeah. Man, come on, man. You can set up shop right there too. So
you're right, bro.
Like you said, all you gotta do is do it, man. All you gotta do is just, you know what I'm saying, put your first foot forward and shit and rock out. So when you go do the next event out there?
Well, people right now want me to do it every weekend. That's what I'm saying. Weekend. Yeah. So I mean, it's just lining up everything with the schedule. And you know what? I'm just giving it to God, bro. I'm just being obedient because there's a lot of things that God has told me to do that I'm doing now. Mm-hmm. A lot of times before, man, when it was me, I would miss because, like I said, I would put my hands in. I'm just letting God take over, bro. Everything that's coming to me is because God's bringing it to me. I'm not going looking for nothing. That opportunity with that vendor, I didn't come looking for it. They came looking for me.
Yeah, for real.
You know, back in the day, you used to have to go looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we could talk about this on any aspect of, like, trouble. Now things are finding me, bro. Money coming to me. I ain't going chasing money. It's coming to me.
Real talk.
You know, and that's when you get to that point in life, man, with God, when you start moving right, it's going to find you, bro. You ain't got to go looking for it. Opportunity's going to fall in your lap when you're living right, you're doing right.
Real talk, man. We're going to have to chop it up after this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I'm glad you called.
All scripted call. Bro, I was just thinking about you, bro. I didn't even know.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it was just a morning call checking on you, bro. My bad.
So that's love right there. Hey, that's love right there. And we need brothers to be checking on each other. We got to call and check on each other, man. Regardless if it's morning time, nighttime, noon, or whatever, we gotta check on each other, man. And
you know, and look, before I let you go, bro, I was just asking because me and my son was together, and I was going down. I want to say it was Gulf Street by my grandmother's house, and I seen the rail, and I seen him. I stopped and man gave love. I stopped and turned around, rolled my window down, gave him love, bro, and it was like, bro, I love you, like one of those type of conversations.
Real talk.
And this is just somebody that, you know, we grew up as kids together. And then for my son, I told my son who he was in like the relationship. And like I say, here it is, I'm 40 years old, but the love is still there.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what was real to me, bro, to see somebody we don't talk every day, but the fact when we see each other, bro, is all love.
Real talk. And that's how I got to be. We can't.
So that was the reason for the call, bro.
We gotta stop the mean mugging. We gotta stop the secret hate because you know we gotta stop the crab in the bucket mentality, man, and just like show love to one each other, man. Because somebody's lane is not your lane. You just got to find your own lane. And I'm happy for you that you called and you told me as far as like with the crawfish. You know what I'm saying? From Beaumont to Baytown, and now I can see Houston, and now I can see you even going to Dallas. You know they don't know how to ball crawfish out there. You know what I'm saying? They might have a few. I'm not gonna knock Dallas. I ain't gonna knock the people out there in Dallas. But I mean, if you go out there with, like you said, with how we do it, then that's gonna be something that they never tasted. And like I said, man, you can take this how you want to take it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can make it how big how you want to make it. So, and I'm happy for you, bro.
For real, bro. Nah, hey, bro, salute, bro. Like everything that you got going, bro. I've always, been one of them people to tell you, bro, I'm proud of you. All the things that you're doing. All the big doors that you're opening for people, like letting people's stories be told with the podcast and stuff like that. And one thing you've never been was one to shy away from information. If you could help somebody, you know what I'm saying? If you can share information to somebody to get started, or hey, how can I
Real
do
talk.
this?
Yeah.
You've always been one to share that information.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that we don't do enough of. We don't share information. And the thing is, you can't take that information with you. So why are you trying to hold on to it? You know what I'm saying? When you die, you're just holding on information so you can help somebody.
Some people think as they're holding the information, if they give it to somebody, that person might become better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I give it to them, that's competition. Nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You helping somebody start off, and eventually, you know what I'm saying, you'll get to where you need to be. Like I say, you'll go your own lane, they'll go their own lane,
Man,
but like
I'm going to drop this little nugget. I remember my grandmother a while back, she would, she had ways of cooking gumbo, pies, cakes, or whatever. And I remember one day I was like, Grandma, man, how you do this, Grandma? And that's the way I learned to kind of cook and, do things. I would ask my grandma, hey, how you do it? She's like, you better not tell nobody, you know, this. And so I'll be like, Grandma, what you mean? Who am I tell? And the thing that I realized about cooking, no matter if you show somebody the exact way to do it, it still won't taste like the person that's doing it. Like, even though they can follow the recipe to the T, it's not going to taste the same. And that's the one thing about cooking. So when my grandma was acting like that, I was like, why are you acting like, you know, somebody going to steal your recipe, Grandma? Like, you're not doing nothing with it. And the thing is, like, it just, that mentality, not wanting to share that information, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Grandma, you 90 years old. Let that information go. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If you know
pass it down.
Pass it down to somebody in the family. Like, don't try to hold on to that information.
Yeah,
you know,
she could pass it down, and then one of y'all can, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
Create a business
Whatever
out of
it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. You ain't doing nothing with it. You know, you 90 years old. Give it to somebody else in the family. Let them run with it.
That's
you done ran as far as you gonna take it.
Yeah, that's
what
we gotta do. We have to push our kids and nephews or whoever to be better than us, so we can, you know what I'm saying? We're not breaking generational curses. We're really like upgrading the generational that's coming behind us to be better and
yeah,
I'm saying do that thing. But like I said, I appreciate you calling, bro. We gonna have to lock in.
Bro.
You know, we always lock in, but
yeah, for sure. For sure, bro. Like I say, my bad, man, for interrupting.
I want people to call. You know what I'm saying? So you calling was right on point, for real though.
Yeah, bro, it's unscripted. I'm talking about it. I have no rhyme or reason.
All right, bro. I'm gonna tap in with you.
All right, bro. Bet. Have a good one.
All right, that's a bet.
All right.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. You know, son, that's brothers calling in and checking on each other, homies calling in and checking on each other. I know we all busy and stuff like that, but you make time for things that are important for you. So, you know, like I said, your mother, your father or whatever, you might have a busy day at work, but if they call, you pick up, you know what I'm saying? Or you have to call them, man. We try to check on each other because we don't know how long we got out of here. You know what I'm saying? You might want to call that homie and boom, something happened, unfortunately. And you be like, damn, I'm supposed to call them or, you know, that friend or whatever. So, man, check in with each other, man. No matter what time. It's 9:40 in the morning and the homie was calling just to wanted to check up. Real talk. And that's how we do. That's how we lock in. Me and Ken have some dope conversations. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He was on the podcast a lot. And still after that, we still have some dope conversations that I wish was like recorded and put it out there. So shout out to the homie Ken, man. You know what I'm saying? He doing the crawfish or whatever. Shout out to the homie Mike Key too. I had Mike Key on the show last night. If y'all missed that, dope show. Dope having the homie here. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing Mike Key for a long time, from back in the days, man. We was in the hood and just going, like, as youngins, just going to parties all over Beaumont and stuff. And yo, man, shout out to having him on the couch though, because who would think, like, you know what I'm saying, 25, 30 years ago, we'll be like having a conversation, podcast, talk, or whatever. So that's dope right there, just having moments like that. And he got 2 businesses he doing, man. He got like 2 restaurants, and that's fire within itself, man. And he made some chicken spaghetti. The chicken spaghetti is crazy. I was gonna eat it before the show. I ate it last night, and I was gonna eat it this morning, but I was like, let me go ahead and do the show. I'll just eat it later. So I'm gonna crash the rest of what we had. My daughter had it. She loved it. She's a picky eater, and she killed it. So shout out to Mikey with the chicken spaghetti. Y'all pull up at his spot. He got a new spot, new location. If you're from Beaumont, if you're from the Golden Triangle, it is behind Target. It's I forgot the name of it's a gas station. It's right there behind Target. He just opened up. Fire. And he has the location on Magnolia. I think it's 4705, if I can remember from what they were saying yesterday. But it's at the Swift gas station, kind of on the corner of Magnolia and Lucas. But if you take Lucas, you make a right on Magnolia, you'll see the Swift gas station on the right. It's going to be right there. So having Mikey on the show was dope. I got to do a little editing so I can, throw those clips out there so y'all can say them out. But no, I ain't finna say that. I ain't finna say gumbo. I'm not finna say that, man. I'm not finna say that on air and stuff, man. Chill out with that gumbo with the weed. That's funny. That's a classic video. I don't know why I deleted all those videos on there. I should have kept them videos on there. The hood geography videos, man, when they was fighting over the gumbo with the weed. I still can find that video. It's still on Facebook though, man. But that video is funny, man. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you. Just watching it, just hearing myself talk and knowing where I was. I was at work when I actually did that video. I was at work on nights 6-7 years ago when I did that video. Like 2-3 in the morning, bored. I seen that. I did that. I did that video like just the spur of the moment, man. If y'all don't know, I used to do hood geography videos when people in this area was fighting, and I will do my commentating over them, and I would flip it to where they was fighting over like food or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of just crazy stuff. It's funny more than likely. So if you was fighting, somebody would send me the video. I wasn't getting these videos. People was sending me the videos. It was y'all friends. It was y'all family members sending me the video to do the voiceover on y'all fighting. So don't say I was just combing through Facebook or social media and I found the video. No, your friends and your family was the one sending me the video so they can laugh at y'all fighting. So shout out to the homie Peggy, man, for reminding me of the hood geography video. Let's get to some more weekly recap though, man. Appreciate the people that's been calling in and stuff like that. Hood geography, man, like I said, they was fighting at Waffle House last week. And they said it was some teens. Now, I have been the advocate for let's not blame teens for all the crime that's been going out there. Because some of the crime we've seen has been coming from adults. And, you know, everybody's been harping on the teens. And if I was a teen, I'd be like, man, forget y'all, dog. Like, I would be like an adolescent. I'd be like, y'all blaming us for everything, you know, and it's adults out here committing crime too. So if I was a teen, I would be like, you know, F y'all. So I've been, like I said, I haven't been harping on the teens, even though, you know, crime is coming from them and others. But the Waffle House thing just made me kind of just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been having y'all back for a while, but the Waffle House thing, you know, and the shooting is crazy. I mean, shootings happen everywhere, but man, we got to get a hold of the situation as far as kids, man, because we losing a lot of kids to like violence, and they going to jail, and you know, a lot of them think like, if I do this, I'll go to jail for like a month or two or whatever, get back out, you know what I'm saying, and you know, get back to doing what I'm doing. But you got to understand, kids out there, that society is still based upon not letting us get these jobs out here. So if you have a felony, if you have a record, you know what I'm saying, some of these jobs that are paying a lot, they will use that against you. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, we like them, but you know, you have that felony, you know, and you're already black, you're already, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic or whatever you may be. You already have that low key strike against you, even though you might have all the credentials and you might be, you know what I'm saying, you might not have no record. So just that alone, you know what I'm saying, can kind of hold you back. But having that record justifies them saying, well, you know, we like everything about you, but you have a felony from, you know, 2017 or whatever. It could be like 8-9 years ago, and they still use that against you. You know what I'm saying? They can see that you have a nonprofit. They can see that you're giving back to the community. They can see you doing all these good things, but they will go back 7, 8, even 10 years ago and be like, hey, you had this felony. And that was when you was young and you was just out there wilding out. You know what I'm saying? They use that against you. So, like I say, as far as kids out there, man, or parents, you know, I know it's hard out there, and fathers too, because, you know, it's a lot of like single parent households. And a lot of these teens out here, man, they dad's not really getting on their ass like they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? These mothers is doing all they can. You know what I'm saying? A 15, 16-year-old, what can a mom do? You know what I'm saying? You can't spank them because it's not going to really hurt. You know what I'm saying? It could be like, you know, or whatever. You're going to have to physically try to fight him, you know, but then that's when the father's supposed to step in. So, I mean, it takes team effort. That's why, you know what I'm saying, be careful who you have a kid with, because you don't want to be like super beefing with your, you know what I'm saying, your baby mama and your baby father. And then when it comes to the discipline and the kid, you know what I'm saying, you out of touch. But yeah, the Waffle House situation was crazy as far as shooting. Me personally, if I'm watching a movie, because they evacuated the movie theater, but if I'm at the movie watching the movies and the cops come in and say, hey, we got to evacuate y'all, we had a situation, bro, y'all better reimburse me my money, because I'm not coming back watching half of the movie. Like if I'm half into the movie, I'm not coming back watching that movie. I don't go to the movie theaters as it is. So you think I'm finna come back and watch half a movie? I'll be like, nah, I'm not finna. No, if y'all not finna reimburse me, I'm not finna leave. I'm watching this. I'm finna finish watching this movie. They had a shooting. Okay, nobody in here is from that incident. So I think that's crazy right there. Evacuating the movie theater? No, I'm not. Nah, if y'all give me my money, yeah, for sure. And then I'll find a streaming app site and just bootleg the other one. But I wouldn't. Nah, I'm not gonna go nowhere. I respect you, officer, but man, ain't nobody in here from that incident. So education comes from home. Our children need to know God. Yeah, we're talk. Shout out to the homie T Roy. What's up, T? Appreciate you locking in on the show yesterday. So that's what it is. We also had the Longhorn brawl too last week, man. Like the Longhorn brawl situation was crazy too. Like, yeah, Longhorn, man, I'm gonna say it's one of the best restaurants in this area. I like Longhorns, to be honest with you. Me personally, I like Longhorns. If you think of like restaurants, brick and mortar restaurants out here, Longhorns, I should have put the details in the thing. I'm gonna do that next time. Longhorns is a good restaurant. They got food. You know what I'm saying? The service is great. But for people to be brawling in Longhorns is ignorant, man. And they showed the white family. They showed the white dude. He ushering his kids out of there, like, you know, like, you could tell they never been through no incident or seen no scuffle before. And they was fracked. They were frantic. They was they was out of there. And hey, I would have left, and I'm not coming back. I'm not paying for my food because I shouldn't be in that situation if I go out to eat. If I'm going out to eat and they brawling, I'm getting the hell out of them because I don't know what's going on. I don't know if a shooting might be involved. I don't know, some stabbing, some plates flying. My kid is not finna get hit. I'm not finna do all that. I'm finna hop in my car and I'm finna leave. Okay. It wasn't my intention to eat and leave, but due to the incident, I'm getting my family out of there first. Okay. We're not finna eat after that. It's a big brawl. But y'all brawling in Longhorns is just ignorant, man. And some people just, man, when it comes to being out in public places, some people don't know how to separate as far as the mindset. They still have like an ignorant mindset. They still have like, I don't know. I ain't finna say these people was hood or ghetto fighting. I'm not finna say that. But when you fight in a restaurant and you're fighting the waiter, you have to have a mindset that is not up to par. You got to think of where you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as an educational mindset, as far as just a productive citizen, you got to be like, okay, look where we're at. We're at a public place. We don't need to be making all this attention. If we don't like the waiter, let's talk to the manager. Let's get another waiter out of here. But us brawling at a restaurant is just embarrassing. So yeah, we got to do better out. And Longhorns too, man. God dang, man, y'all. Jeez. I think they had the lamb chops. You know, they do the lamb chops with the little garlic parmesan thing. So I know y'all wasn't. If they ran out, I know y'all ain't tripping that much on the garlic parmesan lamb chops and stuff. So, jeez, dog. We got to do better, man. I appreciate people that's been calling in and doing anything or whatever. And like I said, shout out to BU, shout out to Westbrook. They out there in San Antonio. Westbrook is finna play in like an hour. They trying to go back to back. So shout out to them. BU is trying to win their third in like 6 years. 3 out of 6 or something like that. They third in 6 years. So shout out to BU doing their thing. And as far as like as far as basketball in this area, we have to we need to promote how this area in basketball has just been winning. Yeah, football has not been the case, but as far as basketball wise, man, we have to do something to promote the area and let Texas know as far as the tradition that we have out here, because we have been winning out here the past 5 or 6 years as far as basketball. So shout out to Westbrook, shout out to BU. Westbrook has a tough one against that Heritage School. They ranked number 1. Westbrook is ranked number 2. So that should be a great game. One of the players is playing at Duke, and the other one is playing at SMU next year for college. So they're going up against a good team. But man, I think Westbrook can pull that out though, for sure. I just like how Westbrook play, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Westbrook and shout out to BU, man. BU, they young. They going against another Dallas school, so it's actually Dallas versus Beaumont. This in the next couple of hours, Dallas versus Beaumont. You know. And shout out all to people. Shout out to all the people that made that trip because gas is high. Gas is getting up there. So you faded them gas prices. Y'all rode out there to San Antonio. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy y'all weekend. Man, I wish I should be in San Antonio, to be honest with you. Not because of basketball. Not just because of basketball, but you know what I'm saying? Just like the Riverwalk and all that type of stuff and just going out there. And I like the landscape as far as Central Texas. It's just nice to me out there. So I might have to take a trip to San Antonio, the Austin area. So bring the family out there, just get away from the area. Breathe the air. And you know what I'm saying, relax. This would be a great weekend to do that since they have a lot of Beaumont people out there right now. And I am mad that I am missing the opportunity. They said garlic palm on everything. Even garlic parmesan was even on the hands, man. Shout out to Ken. Ken said that's all on us, emotional intelligence, knowing when to leave or choose not to eat at that restaurant before making a big scene. Real talk, bro. Real talk. And that's people that never been out like that. That's people that's never been to like public places like that. Somebody was like, you know, people getting their income tax and they going to places that they really don't really go to or whatever. I'm not going to go that far. I don't know the situation that happened. But yeah, to brawl like that, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know, you won't see that at Eddie V's though. So shout out to Eddie V's. Get a crab cake or something. Shout out. Hey, what's up, Destiny? What it do? Oh, Jaja, yes, I have seen that pound for pound documentary. Yeah, that documentary looked fire. I seen that. You was tagged on there. That's what's up. Jaja doing some big things. If y'all need a marketing manager, somebody in PR that can help your company, your business, that can help you get to the right people, man, hit up Jaja, bro. Like she is like the PR queen out here, for real. Shout out to Jaja. This tea is crazy good. This tea is good. I ain't gonna lie. First state champions of Texas. In Texas. First state champion in Texas. State of Texas. Okay. All right. What up? Okay. So like the gas prices, yes. Like I said, if you have a birthday, shout out to you. Also, the last thing I'm gonna talk about before I get up out of here is the Target boycott thing. If y'all down with that, are y'all down with ending the Target boycott? The pastor said that they're ending it. Who made him the person that just ends the boycott, starts the boycotts? Like, it was a lot of people that was jumping on him saying, like, you don't control nothing. We still boycotting and everything. They said Target said they're going to commit $2 billion into, like, some urban communities and programs and stuff. They didn't say what. They didn't say how the money was going to be diversed. And they just made a announcement saying they was going to do this. That's what usually politicians do. They make announcements and say we go do this and we go do that before they get elected. And when they get elected, you know, they don't do it and they try to blame the other side, regardless of whatever other side it is. And they say the other side is stopping them from doing that. And they just repeat the cycle. They do it every election time. They could be like, this time I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure that the other side is such and such, and we're going to have them. You know what I'm saying? It's the same trick, man. Like they doing the same thing every election time. It's crazy. They do the same thing every election time, and they'll be at the church, and they'll go to the church, and they'll, you know what I'm saying? These politicians is funny. Target sent that man a check. They sent him a nice check, a nice donation to the church to help, you know what I'm saying? New private jet. Target said, we'll give you a new private jet. Say you're going to end the boycott. Yes, that's what I'm saying, T. If people only knew about the places they don't boycott, you know? It's a lot of places that really, I'm not saying everybody has to do something for a particular community, but it's a lot of companies out there that really don't do nothing for the Black community or or try to. Like it's not in them to do anything. Like they feel they don't have to. But as far as like and I don't know, they might, you know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing some names out there like Walmart, Kroger, who I love, do these stores put in or whatever, like Foot Locker, you know what I'm saying? Champs, I'm just throwing names out there. Like, do they have like a nonprofit dedicated to urban city communities and stuff? I don't know. We don't know that, but we don't boycott them. So, and we don't try to make them. So, I mean, like, it's just crazy, but it could get deep though. So, many people said they boycotted because he said to. No, I heard they was boycotting because before he even said it. He just jumped on the thing. He just jumped on the bandwagon and announced it. But they said they was boycotting before he said it. So I don't know, man. What folks that I'm talking about? Oh man, T, don't tell me that person hit you up again and told you something, man. Jeez. Yeah, he didn't even consult the culture first. Yeah, for real. What people am I?
Trina Eve.
Oh shit.
Call from
Trina.
Yes. What's up? What's up, T?
What's the deal, man?
What folks you talking about?
No, because, like, first of all, you so going in on the Christian folks real hard this morning.
How I'm going in on the Christian folks?
Because you don't know if that man got no jet or no darn check. Now, I didn't
say that.
They were talking about it.
I didn't say he did. I was just saying they probably gave him a jet.
You go watch it again. Yeah, there you go.
You never know. They probably gave him. I didn't say they gave him. I said they probably gave him.
Didn't. But no, I'm saying that I literally heard someone, because everybody was saying, who is he as to be the authority? And so I saw someone specifically say that they started it because of him saying it. He actually said boycott Target. It was a whole campaign with him. So some people really did do it because he said it.
Yeah, but
and I heard, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it. So that's why it's like, it's not for everybody, but the people that did it because he said to boycott them, they're the ones that, I guess feel free to go back. But some people was like, okay, so,
Yeah, because, he's saying stop the boycott, but how is this money getting divided? None of this information has been sent to the public as far as what Target.
So that's the question to ask, Floyd. Exactly. Well, you do what you do.
Everybody's
to ask and find answers to.
Everybody is asking that question. If you're gonna come out saying stop the boycott, and he has to have these answers already to even say that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's like a politician.
He did. I heard him answer.
Okay,
I heard him talk about. It said something. It was some $2 billion or whatever that they were supposed to. See, the only reason why I called for it was because of this. Honestly, one of the reasons why we went, I say we, like I organized it, but I did stay away for over a year. But the only reason why Target got hit so hard is because they promoted their support of the Black community. They pushed that. That's something that they said. That is something that they literally presented as, we support Black-owned brands. We have space for Black-owned brands. We allow them to come in this space. You know what I'm saying? So when they decided to stop that, that's when people were like, well, you fake and you don't want to support the people all of a sudden because you don't have to.
You know how many places is like that too? Like Terry just said, it's so many places.
Who else promotes it like that though? But what other places? I see what Mr. Ward said. He said we'd be surprised how many about the places we don't boycott. But Walmart is not pushing that they support the Black community and that they support Black brands like that. Target built a whole campaign for years on being that person, and we would go there for those brands. So all I'm saying is that if they wouldn't have been so loud about the supposed support, then their retraction of that support wouldn't have been as loud either. So, either way, they loved when we were supporting them.
I've been in Target, and those Black brands that they talking about, that section was small. That is a small black section because I used to go in there all the time.
I don't think you're paying attention. No, you don't go into the beauty and hair area as much as we do.
What, are you serious?
Had stuff in that. Yeah, not as much as we do. Okay, so you looking at foundation, Floyd? You looking at a curl custard? You looking at
Target
curls and
Targets like to put the black owned spot businesses in one particular location. So like the foundation, whatever you're saying, all that's gonna be in one section. It's not gonna be sprinkled throughout.
And then the clothes. Floyd, you are biased as hell on this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What clothes? You
are biased.
No, what clothes is in that? You know that this pastor that you're talking about has been in the news several times for several different
I'm not worried about that pastor. I'm not worried about that pastor.
I'm just saying.
My Target, boy.
No, look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Telling you that people
while y'all was boycotting, I was still going to Target. I'm not gonna lie to you.
A lot of people are still going to Target. It was a personal thing. But the fact of the matter is that you ask the questions. You posing a lot of questions, and you have a wide reach, and you have influence. So you're asking a lot of questions, and everybody in your audience, they gonna agree with you, but everybody in your audience, a lot of them are gonna agree with you, but they're not gonna look for these answers. And so my thing is, what I don't like is when people throw these questions out as if they're rhetorical, and they're not. These questions deserve to get answers, but people will ride on the wave of how these questions made them feel and run with it. And so it's like, at the end of the day, this don't make me no, never mind. But it's just the point. There's a lot of questions being posed, and then now we just riding the wave of all the other people who pose these questions, and everybody like, yeah, what about that? But ain't nobody looking for the answers, and some of the answers that y'all looking for are out there. Now, y'all may not like the answers or want to accept them, but some of these questions you're posing have been addressed. And if anybody wants to know that, go look it up. But it's just a lot being said, when the fact is, ain't nobody mistreating Target. Target made it like they was riding for us, and as soon as he said they didn't have to, they pulled the plug. That's a problem.
I think the problem is trusting these businesses to say that they really riding for us, though.
Well, the people who benefited from it, because I saw some of the brands, that black-owned brands speaking about their support in there or what it meant to them. Mm-hmm. I saw that.
I did too.
You know what I'm saying? So some of the people that were in there, they did speak out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand, like, literally, like, everybody has their own right to do whatever they want or whatever. Like I say, I stayed out of there for the longest because it just didn't feel right in my spirit to go in there. Now, I will admit that I went, like, for the first time before he said this, I didn't even know about him. But I went for the first time, I want to say last week, because I was preparing to go on my trip that you saw. I needed to get some whatever. Mm-hmm. But the fact is, that was on me. But until I felt comfortable going in there, I wasn't going in there. The fact is, like I say, at the end of the day, that's like you having a homie that's riding with you, and then they get in front of other people, and they say that you don't have to, and then they just stop messing with you. And it's like, dang, so you was only messing with me because there was some benefit to you. Huh. Interesting.
I just think
that's what it is.
I just think a lot of businesses out there use the black community because of the money we spend, but they don't have our best interests. So as far as Target saying, like, I think Target was just part of the game, or what they was just running a hustle like everybody else do. Target was just a little bit more louder or whatever. But my whole point,
had a program, Floyd. Had programs specifically in place for this stuff. So I can't let you just say they was just like everybody else, unless you can show me the programs that these other companies had in place.
The conversation started with you saying I was getting on Christians. I did not throw any religion out there.
I had that to say too, but I didn't want to type that in the thing. I didn't want somebody to come and be like, "Oh, but you definitely was attacking the little church when you said something about a jet. They sent that man a check.
They all have jets.
All of that.
They all got jets. They all riding around and flying in jets or whatever. I think Creflo Dollar, whatever his name is, he wanted a $40 million jet.
And they always want to bring up Creflo, and we ain't even talking about it.
No, I'm just saying.
It's fine.
Cool. And
I said what I said. I heard it, but the fact is,
does
I really
Creflo have a
jet about Target?
Does Creflo have a jet?
I don't even follow that man. That's what I'm telling you. I'm talking about what you indicated.
No, they all got big money.
years ago.
Hey, I'm just
what does that have to do with Target?
A lot of people saying that check got cleared. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing
God
out what
have
people.
Mercy.
I can't speak on. I can't speak on what people are saying. That's what people are saying. People are saying the check hit, the check cleared. All of a sudden now. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying what the people say.
This time you're saying people are saying instead of just saying it, because at first you said it like you had inside information.
No, I'm saying what everybody's saying.
I needed to.
Well, how you get on me?
Make sure that it's clear. I need to make sure that it's clear that I am not shooting bail to any of these people. I'm just explaining. My main point is Target was loud and proud about the support, had programs and all of that. As soon as they said they didn't have to, they stopped. That says a lot about the person. You said we should have known that already, but they had actual programs in place that was helping Black creators directly. It was the program that they created for that, and that was ripped away. So that's a real definitive thing versus just an assumption that all people with big brands don't give a damn about us. Don't say it then. How many times you deal with people that say stuff and you don't necessarily believe they mean it, but you still dealt with them? Y'all do that all the time with friends. So the fact is, don't say it and then take it back, because regardless if you were genuine or not, we have something to say you took back. That's it.
Okay. Like I said, but let me clarify. I am not going hard on Christian people. I am going hard on one particular person. It is not a religion based. So let's clear that up. I am not going hard on Christian people. Shout out to my Christian people. I love y'all at the end of the day. So are you what are you doing today? What's going on with you today? What do you got planned?
I'm doing a family and friends day with my mama.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna go to that thing with that Jaja was talking about.
Mm-hmm. At 6 o'clock.
That veggie dinner thing she invited you to.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Why you say
going?
How you know I don't have nothing planned today? I gotta see. I gotta check my. I gotta check.
I saw you going because I saw she had invited you to go.
I'm gonna try to go. I'm trying to go because I seen the tone behind when you said that. So I felt the tone.
That was literally re-lowering my voice. You crazy, Floyd. I'm not playing with you. Nobody got a tone about the veggie meal.
You going?
I don't have a tone about your event. No, ma'am. You a messy, Floyd.
No,
bye.
I'm not. All right, okay, bye. Trina jumped on me early this morning, man. Golly, man. About Target. I love y'all out there. I love you Christians out there. I love you Catholics, you Muslims, you Hebrew Israelites, my Buddhism people, all out there, man. We don't have we ain't tripping. No. I'm gonna hit you about the details, okay? Like that sounds like a dope event. You know what I'm saying? Eating some nice, good, you know, some vegetarian food. This might get me out there. This might get me as far as, you know what I'm saying, being a vegetarian. Maybe a pescatarian, because I like fish and stuff like that. So this might get me into like being a pescatarian as far as eating vegetables and fish and stuff and get rid of meat. But man, I don't know, man. I love me some Wagyu beef, man. I love Wagyu. So it's gonna be kind of hard. And I love me some nachos too. So some tacos, nachos, and whew. All right. I'm finna get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate everybody that's called. This is the Hope in the Morning show. We doing this every Saturday at 9 a.m. I know I said 8 a.m. back, but getting out the bed. Well, I got out the bed, but just, you know what I'm saying? I got to give people time to get out the bed. So 9 a.m. is the perfect time to keep doing this show. Hell no. Trina, why you on me right now? Golly. Trina has been on me the past, jeez, man. God. Hell no, that's a whole nother conversation. What is it? Jeez. But why are people saying happy birthday? It's not my birthday. It is not my birthday. I was doing birthday shout outs. Who birthday is it that you say happy birthday, fam? My birthday is July the 18th. Okay, I'll be specifying this I be specifying it throughout the year that my birthday is July the 18th. So it ain't my birthday. Just to let y'all know, I'm shouting out people's birthdays. It's not my birthday. But happy birthday to oh my God. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I gotta do some yard work. I gotta go check on my seeds. Because that's what us gardeners do, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're into gardening, then you already know, man. In the morning, if you have time, or if you check on your seeds, you check on your plants, you water them, you do what you gotta do. And that is what I'm finna do this morning. I am finna check on my seeds. I'm finna do a little yard work, and I think I'm finna plant some sunflowers. And just get together going, get the day going, man. You know what I'm saying? And watch this BU game, watch the Westbrook game, and then just enjoy the Saturday, man, and just be grateful, man, and just the art of gratitude. So until then, next Saturday, man, like I say, the number is down there below. You can call, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Say what you got to say. Promote your business. Promote the people you love. Shout out some happy birthdays. Say what you're not feeling today, or it's just a weekly recap. So this is some barbecue. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like it's nice enough to put, you know what I'm saying, put some meat on a pit and have that pit smoking. This is a perfect time to have that pit smoking, so you can have your food ready for like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and do your thing or whatever. We need a panel. Holla at me, Ja. I'm finna get the third mic in here so we can have like 3 people in here chopping it up. So that is the next upgrade as far as the podcast. It's just having another one, you know what I'm saying, microphone, so I can have 3 people in here and we could chop it up and we could talk about what we got to talk about. But the morning show, also look out for July. I'm dropping a brand Successful Introvert. That is gonna be so dope. The visuals is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be dope, man. So until then, man, y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great morning. Y'all have a great weekend. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Continue chasing your dreams and your goals. And do your thing. Why did I thought you was talking about? You were talking about kids when you say kids. I don't know. But until then, man, we out of here, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. 100. Y'all check out the podcast I did last night with Mike Key. That's dope. Y'all watch it on YouTube or y'all watch it. It's pinned up on the post. Y'all share it. Y'all comment. Y'all show love. That's what we do. Until then.